I'm Chris Thompson, and today on The Business Behind the News, I'm talking about the business of Kisscams at live events and whether they're worth the risk. Here's a hint, they might not be. Let's get into it. In case you're not on social media or you haven't been doom scrolling TikTok lately, let me give you a 30-second recap of the Coldplay Kisscam drama, or as the kids like to call it, ColdplayGate. At a recent Coldplay concert in Massachusetts on Wednesday, July 16, 2025, a Kisscam operator focused on a couple seemingly enjoying the concert and showing their affection on the stadium's jumbotron. The couple's faces and relationship changed instantly when they saw themselves on the jumbotron. The guy ducked down out of sight while the woman covered her face and ran away. Coldplay frontman Chris Martin commented on the couple who only moments earlier had been embracing each other and said, either they're having an affair or they're just shy. Little did he know how right he was. The video of the incident quickly went viral on social media, leading to widespread speculation about their relationship, and not to mention an insane number of hysterical memes. Within a day, the internet did its thing and identified the man as Andy Byron, who, at the time, was the CEO of data company Astronomer, and the woman who he was intimately embracing as Kristin Cabot, the company's HR chief people officer, who was also not his wife. Turns out, they were both married, just not to each other. And their affair was outed by Coldplay's Kisscam for all of the world to see. Over the weekend, the story caught fire and took off worldwide. By Monday, the data company Astronomer announced that Andy Byron, their CEO, had tendered his resignation, which the board of directors accepted. His resignation came just a month after Astronomer had raised $93 million in a funding round led by Bain Capital and Salesforce Ventures. As for Kristen Cabot, Astronomer's HR/chief people person, she was placed on administrative leave after she appeared on the jumbotron being embraced by CEO Andy Byron, her boss, in what was perhaps a series of poor choices. Because this channel is all about the business behind the news, I'm not going to get into what it means for either of these people's relationships or, frankly, their employment for that matter. What I do want to talk about is this very exciting new industry that's just getting started as a result of the ColdplayGate, the Kisscam industry. To understand the future of the Kisscam industry, it's helpful to understand the industry's history. The origin story of the Kisscam is rooted in the live events and entertainment industry. The Kisscam originated in the early 1980s, starting in California, and coincided with the installation of large video boards at sporting events, often referred to as jumbotrons. These Kisscam segments were introduced as a way to fill lulls in the play during professional baseball games, which was meant to provide a lighthearted entertainment for the audience, who, I'm guessing, were bored to death because they were probably watching 2.5 hours of baseball in the early 80s. The Kisscam concept quickly spread to other sports leagues and events, becoming a staple of North American sports culture. A camera operator would scan the crowd, select individuals or couples to project on the jumbotron, and encourage them to kiss, often accompanied by romantic music and cheers from the crowd. These moments typically range from genuine romantic encounters to super awkward or hysterical scenes that sometimes went viral. And thus, the Kisscam industry, as I'm calling it, was born. The only thing is, it really isn't much of an industry at all. Yet. You see, until now, Kisscams were really just a byproduct of the live events and entertainment industry. But I think things are about to get a little spicy for this new nascent industry. If you take the market size of the live events and entertainment market here in the United States, it's expected to be $651.53 billion by 2032. Then, it would make sense that the Kisscam industry would be a smaller subset of this market. The only anecdotal evidence that we have is from a company named Kisscam LLC, who reported annual revenues of less than $5 million in 2024. But my guess, their phones are going to start ringing off the hook. I think someone's about to become an 800-pound gorilla in the new Kisscam industry. The impact and potential revenue generated by the Kisscam industry is an untapped market and an opportunity for some enterprising entrepreneurs not afraid to break up a few marriages, a la ColdplayGate. Don't believe me that there's a market for Kisscam operators at literally every live event, sport, and concert around the world? Then consider the 580 million views on TikTok for the hashtag Kisscam that was received right after this happened. If you think about it, there are multiple revenue streams for Kisscams at events including sponsorships, advertising, fan contests, and my favorite, creepy Big Brother vibe data collection, which, ironically, is the business Astronomer's in. The new Kisscam industry is just taking off, but I'm seeing big dollar signs in the broader live events and entertainment landscape, offering considerable opportunities for fan engagement and brand promotion. With all the controversy and memes that have popped up after ColdplayGate, we're seeing firsthand the unpredictable effects that Kisscams can have on people they capture on camera and the companies these people work for. And for better or worse, this won't be the last time that a company is swept up in a social media frenzy after a moment involving their employees goes viral. Thanks for listening to my hot take about the new industry at Kisscams and how I think it's a great time to get in on the ground floor of this new and exciting, while possibly marriage-ending industry. If you haven't already, smash that like button and consider doing me a solid and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified next time I drop a hot take. Thanks.
Amen. Well, we're